Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. I'm Methodical Destruction, and today we are going to put this key into this lock, and we are going to fight the boss of Chapter 4, is it? Yeah, Chapter 4. I can't believe I forgot that. First things first, we're going to heal because we don't want to... It's better to be safe than sorry when fighting this boss, because he can be a bit tricky, and yes, I just did spoil he's a he, it's not a big deal. But we're going to go fight him, and it should be interesting to say the least, so let's go. So now we're fighting... Oh crap, I just spoiled his name. Well, I'm going to edit that out, but we are fighting this ghost guy. We don't know his name, even though I just said it. But right now what we're going to want to do is we're going to tattle on him to get his stats and everything. And we'll see what he's all about. You might recognize him as that he's one of those ghost enemies from the original Paper Mario. And what these things do is that they can actually copy Mario and his partner and basically use their abilities, which is pretty cool actually. I kind of like these guys. And this one is the guy who's responsible for turning all the villagers into pigs, so we have a good reason to get rid of him as soon as possible. But we're going to do a Shrink Stomp, which failed, unfortunately. It does work on him though. And we completely messed up dodging that. We're going to do a multi-bonk. Let's see if we can do it this time, because last time this is the second time I recorded this video, and I completely failed my multi-bonks in that video, but just there I actually did really good, so that's nice. We're gonna do a nice stomp. Now he's already down to half HP. I mean, he's definitely, actually he probably is the easiest chapter boss, so I'm not really surprised that we're completely annihilating him. This is one of the easier boss fights, and that was kind of bad, but whatever. Let's do Earth Tremor. We haven't done a good Earth Tremor in a while, so I think that will be... It's a good attack. Normally I would use Power Lift, but his HP is so low, and he only has one phase, so it's pretty easy to just take him out without doing a Power Lift or anything like that. Let's just concentrate on getting this right. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard for me to get this right without audio, but there we go. And this should do, I think, about 6 or 7 damage to him, which is very awesome. 6 damage, yep. So he only has 9 HP left. Oh, wow. So now we're kind of fighting this shadow version of Mario, and his attacks for some reason are really, really hard to avoid. I have no idea why. Maybe we can take him out in this multi-bonk, let's see. But yeah, his attacks are super hard to avoid, but luckily because he has so little HP left, we've already dealt with him. Easy peasy. And so that takes care of him. Good job on our part. And with that, we get the Ruby Crystal Star. And with that, Chapter 4 is over. Overall, a very easy chapter, probably the easiest chapter in the game. Basically, everything's all peachy keen now. We're just going to follow Mario on his lovely adventure to get the Crystal Stars, and everything's going to be hunky-dory. This is such an easy game. I guess we're not getting a Peach cutscene. Why are we not following Mario? Okay. Maybe if I press some buttons? The control stick doesn't work. Wait, what? We're the shadow now? Well, this is interesting. But we'll learn what will happen eventually. But for now, we have to play as this, like, Shadow Mario. We're still the same. We have our same stats and, the same amount of damage and stuff that we took from the battle. So the only difference is that we have 0 partners. All of our partners are now gone, so we cannot use them. Which is a bit annoying, but it is okay. We're going to save here, because last time I did this, I actually ran into a super tough enemy, and I got a game over. Actually, no, I didn't get a game over, because I had a life stream, and I still have a life stream, now that I'm thinking about it. But I do not want that to happen again, so... Aw, poor Vivian. But we're gonna head back to town now. We're gonna save again, just for no reason at all. I kind of like how this save block is kind of on an angle. It's kind of cool. I think this is the only area like this in the game. But basically, really what we want to do now is we want to head back to town to see what's up and why Mario looks like this. And we're gonna want to try to avoid this guy too if we can. Run away! Okay, good. And basically, there's going to be a couple times that we have to travel back between the creepy steeple and Twilight Town. So we're going to want to be careful about getting into encounters. I tend to try to avoid all encounters when possible. So let's try to lure this crazy Daisy around, and there we go. But like I was saying before, I actually ran into a super rare enemy called an Amazy Daisy before. And unfortunately, they're super hard. In fact, there might be one here now. Hopefully not. Okay, good. I'm just gonna cut back to when this is over. So, now that we've taken care of that, we will continue on our way back to Port Twilight Town. There is a way to avoid this Amazy Daisy, but it does not look like we're gonna be able to do that. We're gonna have to fight this guy. Or not. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't know I could do that, but that works. So now basically we have no trouble of getting into any more encounters. We'll still have those 3 Hyper Goombas that are on the way to Twilight Town. And there we got a star piece. Very nice. But they're very easily avoidable. You basically just want to stick to the front of the screen and none of them will be able to catch you as long as you keep running. That's the important part. See, there we go. Avoid him, and we shall avoid him as well. He's probably the easiest. I don't know why the hell he's over there. But now let's go see what's up with the citizens and... Oh my holy Jesus, this is creepy. So now we have to guess this guy's name, and Like all bad guys in video games, I believe his name is Dick... where's the F? F-A-C-E. Dickface. That's probably his name. Wait, yes, please. That was a good guess. I'd call my kid Dickface. Meanie. Okay, so now we are fighting this, unnamed guy that we cannot guess his name. Now the thing is, he's completely invincible. It is impossible to hurt him no matter what attack you use. And he can hurt you as well. Well, he didn't do any damage to me there. That was kind of weird. But the only thing you can actually do is run away. So I think he drops a hint that you're supposed to run away. But it's pretty obvious. You won't lose coins or anything. So that's what you have to do in order to progress. There's no beating him. At least right now. So we're back in Twilight Town. No one's a pig anymore, which is pretty nice. Looks like some stuff is going on in the item shop. Let's see what's going on with them. It's the French guy! Huh? I do not understand this madness. No, no, I just do not get it. I remember coming here by that pipe. But it all gets fuzzy after that, and now I do not know why I am here. Not that it is a problem. This little filly is trace fetching, no? Okay, so I guess he came for some reason. And I completely did not realize that was there. But that's kind of useful. We can use that to heal up. Let's get rid of Tasty Tonic. We don't need that crap. Now let's see what she has to say. Oh, this game has such great values for children. We are not going to withdraw anything today. We don't need anything. I believe, did we leave some items in here? Yeah, we did. I don't want to get these actually yet, though, because as you probably remember, my items are full. We can get those at any point in the game, though, so there's no... If you don't have space, do not pick them up. It's fine to leave them in there. They're not going anywhere, so don't worry about it. But, we're gonna... Oh, Traveling Sisters. Well, I guess they're alive, too. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, so now that we've seen a couple familiar faces, we're now going to see what's up with Vivian here. Oh, poor Vivian. Well, let's go talk to her and see what's up. I guess we can be nice. She won't know who we are anyway. So we can actually find that bomb for her, which is what we're supposed to do. But actually, let's try to leave Twilight Town first to go back to Rogueport. Nope. Shock Testa. Doesn't work. Oh boy. But now we're going to help Vivian. We can inspect that bush, and now we have the super bomb, which is what she was looking for. And now we can talk to her and give it to her. One thing to note during this cutscene is that you can see the bomb on the ground. You actually can't grab it no matter how fast you scroll through the dialogue. It will disappear. Here, let me fix it. We could probably fix a bomb of some sort. And now Vivian is a member of our party. At least for now. But anyway, Vivian is a very good partner. Basically, what she can do is if you press X on the field, you will hide under the ground. And it's kind of like Madame Flurry's ability, where it's useful in some cases, but not in others. It's not really something you can use to help you with fighting enemies. Like, it'll let you hide from enemies, but you can't move while you're doing it, so it kind of sucks. In battle, she is pretty good until when you get her upgraded, then she's really good. If you recall, in the battle we had with her, she had a move called Fiery Jinx, which she, for some reason, forgets when she becomes your partner. But that move is very good once you get it, and we're going to be upgrading her once we can go back to Rogueport. And as she is explaining now, we can actually spy on birds, which we're going to kind of show off now. As you can see, there are crows, and if we press X when we're up next to a tree with crows in them, we can kind of take a listen in on what they're saying. And it seems they are talking about fiber optic technology, which was probably fairly new in 2005 or 2004, whenever this game came out, I'm not sure. But now fiber optic is pretty popular now, I think. A lot of people have it. But that's what they're talking about. And the birds, some of them will actually give you good information, but I already know what we need to do. I'm not going to bother talking to all the CPUs and doing all that crap. But what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to stay at the inn, because this inn has a little incentive to stay here. Yes, we'll stay. And yes, we will use our inn coupon. And Mario will rest up, even though we don't really need it, except I would like to have my flower points back, like I stated before. But it's all good. And we actually get a free Peachy Peach for staying here, which replenishes 1 HP and 2 FP. You're going to be wanting to use the Peachy Peach to use for cooking with Zesty. That's basically all it's good for. And really there's not much else to it. I'm actually going to quickly deposit it, so be back in a second. And now that we've put some items in the item shop, we're just going to head on out to Creepy Steeple again. Yeah, he is so creepy. Oh, you think? Maybe you fought him earlier in the game, Vivian. So we still don't know this guy's name yet, so I'm just going to take a wild guess and guess his name is B-U, and I think you guys will know where this is going, T-T. F-A-C-E, Buttface. His name has to be Buttface. So now we have to fight him again, although it's basically the same as last time. We can't damage him, Vivian can't damage him, so we're just gonna run away. Because that's what heroes do, they run away. Oh my god, I can't believe I failed that. Okay, Vivian, it's up to you. Run away! Just gotta randomly, not randomly, quickly tap the A button, but we got away. So now we're gonna go get Mario's name back and hopefully not get into a fight with any of these Goombas. Like I was saying before, I tend to try to avoid combat. But I guess now that I'm in a fight, I will show you Vivian's ability. First, we're going to do a nice normal hammer with Mario for a good chunk of damage. And then we'll show off Vivian's attack, which is Shade Fist. And basically, she'll go underground, and when she pops up, you have to press the button that appears on screen. It's always random. It'll be either A, B, X, and I think Y. I'm not sure if it's Y, but I know it might be Y. I don't know. But now that these Goombas are going hyper, I can show you another ability that she has. We're going to hammer this guy and kill him because we can do that right now. And say we want to avoid getting killed by these hyper Goombas, like say we had low HP and they were going to kill us if both of them hit. What we can do is we can use Veil, which allows Mario and Vivian to hide under the ground. And now when they attack us, 0 damage. We can't do any super guard, and we can't do a regular guard. It just completely nullifies any damage. And they lose their hyperness, which is also good. They can obviously try to do it again like this guy's doing. But we're just gonna ignore it. If we take the hit, then so be it. Let's have Vivian do fiery jinx, Shade Fist to this guy. And then we're just gonna have Mario hammer the guy in front, because there's not really anything else to do. And setting enemies on fire, as you can see, is very useful. It's not guaranteed they will be set on fire, especially if it's an enemy that can resist fire attacks, which there are. It doesn't really explain it now, but there are enemies that are resistant to certain types of attacks. Not just because of defense, but because of, like, what they are. But we got rid of them pretty good. Vivian's kind of a little bit hurt, but we can heal her once we get to Creepy Steeple. But there's not really anything else to show off aside from that, so I'll meet you guys when we get there. And now that we're back at Creepy Steeple, we're going to heal up Vivian. And I'm also going to call it for this episode. So, in the next episode, we're actually going to be going inside this well here, oddly enough. That's actually what you're supposed to do next. So, I thank you all for watching. I'm Methodical Destruction, and I will see you all in the next part. Bye.